I did it, guys. I'm making the most important purchase of my life thus far, and that is located over there at the CarMax parking lot. Very excited, guys. I'm not going to sit there and film the whole like ins and outs of what's actually going to go down, but I am purchasing a car today.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time.
I'm so hyped. These are the types of vlogs that I've wanted to make. Oh, it's so bright. These are the types of vlogs that I've wanted to make, and I'm so excited that today is the day where I will be back on the road after like 1.5 years of not having a car. My goodness. But yeah, it feels so good to be purchasing a car. My previous car my grandmother bought for me, and my first car that I had, my mother paid for like half. So this is the first time where I am actually taking care of business. I mean, I'm 30, so I should be doing that anyway. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a few minutes, and I'll show you the results of my purchase. That's right, guys, we got the CarMax Civic. I'm so excited for this, genuinely. It's been so long since I've been on the road, a freaking month, 1 year plus. Check me out right there. Beautiful. Yep. All right, guys, this is incredible. I'm so happy, so genuinely happy that I finally have a car again. Not being on the road, okay, for almost 2 years is not fun. Of course, we have all of these, you know, upstate New York, we got buses, you know, we got all these public transportations, but driving your own car, you're not sharing it with anybody, you're the one who has the keys. Like, this is humongous for me right now in my life. I've had a car before, as I've mentioned, but this is huge. By the way, I did check the size of like the inside of the car. The back seats, they go down. There's like an opening into the trunk, which means if I lay everything down, I can fit my 8-footer surfboard in here. I can go surfing in Rhode Island, which is going to be the first trip that I actually make. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I need to make sure that the days off line up and that the weather lines up. But if it does, we are going to Rhode Island. I'm going to Narragansett Beach. We're going surfing. I'm just excited, honestly. I'm really happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe one of these days I'll kind of talk about the details of my car, but right now I'm just gonna shoot home, eat some lunch, and get ready for my therapy appointment. I'm doing so good right now, guys. I'm so happy. And I know a lot of people, they complain about car payments and all that stuff, and it's like, dude, when it comes to mobility, and honestly most Americans do have a car payment, you want to be able to get around, especially somebody like me. I don't live by the beach, but I like to visit the beach quite often, so this is pretty big. You know, I work a job that can more than pay for the car payment and insurance. Actually, I worked out the finances. I worked out how much money I paid in Ubers and in, believe it or not, guys, owning this car is going to save me more money in the long run. It may seem like, how is that possible? I actually went through my Uber and Lyft receipts, and I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys this, but I paid $1,000 one month, I paid $800 the other month, and then this month so far, it's like $424 or something, so it's like, we're not even done with the month. I have paid $800+ in Ubers and Lyfts, and between my car payment and car insurance, if I had to pay like, you know, $1,000 plus for 1 month of Ubers and Lyfts, I would save $400 just like that, just by owning and driving the car. Now, of course, factoring in things like gasoline and oil changes, that is something to consider over time, but those expenses are not as consistent as paying well over $800 every single month. Easily $1,000. The reason why there was like a difference in pay, or a difference in like what I had to pay between like February and March, is because I was working more. So the more time I spent working meant there was more trips and more money. On the longer days where I didn't feel like taking a bus to kind of like lessen the load of what I was putting on my credit card, those are the 12-hour work days. Like, I don't want to take an Uber to work 12 hours, literally 9 to 9:19 or something like that, and then, you know, take an Uber to a bus and then take a fucking bus home. Like, I'm sorry, but I work too hard to take, you know, 2 Ubers plus a bus just to save, you know, $10 every time I do that. It's just too much. You know, some days I did it, but other times it was just my body needs the rest, and spending time standing at a bus stop at night in the cold or whatever, around a bunch of people smoking cigarettes, all this crap, that's not how you want to unwind. It really sucked getting home basically 10:30, you know, doing what I gotta do, eat food, you know, get ready for bed, and then to be back up at like 6, 7. Jesus Christ, you kids ruined my brain with that. You know, to have to catch an Uber at 8 to be to work at 9 and do it all over again. It's terrible. So having a car not only is going to give me more rest, it's going to give me more freedom. I'm going to be saving literally money on getting around to and from work specifically. I mean, that is humongous, you know, it really is. So I'm really happy right now. I'm gonna head on home. I'll show my mom, hey, this is my new used car, my new pre-owned car from CarMax. Believe it or not, nobody knows that I have this car. Nobody knows that I came here. Nobody knows that I signed up for this. Literally, nobody knows what I've done, and I'm just, you know, yeah, I'm excited to tell people. Who really cares, though? I'm excited that my life is gonna be better because I own a car now, so it really is just huge. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and you can expect there are going to be more vlogs of me being out in the world and being in my car and doing whatever, because I own a car now. Oh, so great, so happy, so awesome. Bam, congratulations, you found a car you love, and I'm very satisfied with this. Oh, digital dash. Oh, this is cool. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next video. Until then, peace.